Hi, my wonderful students. We're now going to be completing our final example problem of the similar triangles, the proportions within similar triangles. So again, if example 5 made sense, again, this one's pretty similar. The only thing that's a little bit tricky is that we don't know what this side is, but if you want to try it on your own, you can always try it and then fast forward to the end and see if you get it right. Otherwise, you're along for the ride, so let's get going. Okay, so again, when we're setting up these proportions, I do need to know all four of these parts, which again, you guys, this happens when you have an angle bisector, which how I know this is an angle bisector? Well, when this segment hits this angle, it creates two congruent angles. Okay, so in order to use the triangle angle bisector theorem, I need to know all four parts of this triangle, which currently this side is missing. Now, something that will help me to find this side is that I know the length of this entire side of the triangle, which is 40. I don't know what this is, but I can kind of use some numbers to help me figure out how I would figure out this side. Okay, so let's just say, just to kind of help you visualize what's going on, let's just say x was 10. Okay, let's say this side was 10. If we know the whole thing is 40 and this piece is 10, how could I find what this piece is? You guys are so smart. You would do 40 minus 10 to get this piece, which would be 30, because 30 plus 10 is 40. Okay, so if you ever know one part of a segment, and you know the whole thing, if you subtract the whole segment minus a piece of the segment, you will get the other part of the segment. Okay, so using that same logic, since I know that the whole thing is 40 and this piece is x, if I do 40 minus x, that will give me what this piece is. So this piece is going to be 40 minus x, which I know looks a little weird, but we're good with weird. We can handle weird. So let's set up this proportion, which again, it doesn't matter which way you guys do this. Okay, you can go across the triangle or like kind of down the triangle. Whatever you feel like doing. So, I'm only going to solve it once this time, which this time, I think I'm going to go across the triangle. I'm going to go this way. Okay, so let's set this up. So, it'd be 27 over 45 equals x over 40 minus x. All right, last time, let's cross multiply. Okay, before I do though, I'm going to reduce down. I can see that this fraction can be reduced down. So do you guys know the largest number that will divide into 27 and 45? That is correct. It would be 9. So I'm going to divide each of these by 9. Okay, 27. So I'm going to reduce this one down. So 27 divided by 9 will give me 3. And 45 divided by 9 will give me 5. Okay, so this reduces down to 3/5. All right, last time to cross multiply. Let's go. Okay, when I do this, I'm going to go this way first. So 5 times x, and I'm going to go up here, will give me 5x, and that will equal, oh wow, we're not down here, Miss Long, sorry. Equals, sorry guys, that was embarrassing. Okay, 3 times 40 minus x. And again, you guys, when I do this, 3 is multiplying to this whole thing. So I'm going to put this in a parenthesis. So 3 times 40 minus x. Okay, let's solve for x. So whenever you have a number outside of a parenthesis, what you're going to do with the 3 is you're going to distribute that thing to both numbers. So 3 times 40 will give me 120, which how I did that, 3 times 4 is 12, so 3 times 40 is 120. Okay, and 3 times negative x is negative 3x. And that will equal 5x. Okay, my x's are currently separated. They need to be joined together because they're best friends. Guys, so the negative 3x, the way I move that to the other is by adding it on both sides. So negative 3x plus 2x, or hold on, what am I doing? Goodness gracious, Miss Long. We're so close to being done and I just keep doing silly things. Sorry you guys, you probably already saw what I was doing before I did it. Probably like, geez, Miss Long, get your life together. I agree. I need to get my life together. Okay, so negative 3x. Sorry, guys. The way I move negative 3x to the other side is by adding it, but I need to add 3x, not 2x. I have no idea where that came from, but you know, it's okay. Okay, so negative 3x plus 3x cancels and turns to 0. 5x plus 3x gives me an 8x. So I'm left with 8x equals 120. Okay, and the 8 and the x are secretly multiplying, so the way I bring that to the other side is by dividing it on both sides. Which 8 divided by 8 cancels and turns to 1, which leaves me with x equals, let's see, this would be 15, I'm pretty sure. But again, if you're ever doubting yourself, you can check, which I'm just going to check just to make sure. You never know. Okay, 8 goes into 12 once, remainder 4. 8 goes into 45. There we go, so 15. And that's it, you guys. I hope you had a blast. I totally did. Nice work.